What's up, y'all? Back with another authentic verification, making sure you guys get a good look at the shoe before you purchase it. Or in many instances, some of you guys have already seen so many videos on these that you don't necessarily need to see this video, but this is for the PG4. And it's my first time seeing the new PG4 and seeing the box, which almost looks like a DNA. Like strands of DNA or molecules on the side of the box. It's around the box, and on the back of the box it says Paul George 4. Now remember, I know a lot of you guys remember this that have been with the channel for a while. I was one of the people that said Paul George should not have a shoe. I still think that. I think that, but I can't knock him. Maybe it's just me being biased because I'm a San Diego State guy. He's a Fresno State guy. Dominic McGuire played with him, who played at Lincoln High School, who's a San Diego kid. And we are all for our San Diego kids, so I should give him a pass simply because he played with Dominic. But that's neither here nor there. He's from Lancaster, which I co-authored a book with a dude from Lancaster, one of my best friends, KP, Kevin Pendleton. My dude, he's a firefighter in San Diego County. So Paul George is okay. I apologize, Paul. Let's get to it. Top of the box has the PG logo, the fishing bob kind of logo. The name of the shoe, PG4G, which is for Gatorade. Maybe this box is different because it's Gatorade, but this is the first PG4 I've had, so you guys have to let me know if the box is different. But this is the Gatorade, and it's the Regency purple color. It's 120, which means that the PG is officially bumped up from the 110 price point to 120, which means it'll start edging up to 130, kind of like the Kobe. I mean, not the Kobe, but the Kyrie. Kobe's on my mind. Pretty sure he's on everybody's mind. Style code CD5078-500. The size is 11.5, 13. Now, I won't get into the UPC and all of that on this shoe because I really don't think there's going to be a lot of bootlegging of this model. But the first thing I always do when I open it up is I look for my stamp and my sticker. This one does not have the sticker. It has a QC stamp and a secondary date QC stamp right here on the inside. A lot of feedback, white light, but at least it's not flickering and fluctuating that much. But the QC stamp is F/07. And then the date QC stamp is 11/12/1902. The paper, there's two layers of paper. There's a white tissue paper, and then there's this kind of molecule strand paper that's on the inside with the small baubles on it. And here is the Gatorade. Now, there's so much light coming in. I'm going to have to move it up. I will do a close-up so you won't just get this really bright light off of me. I'm going to take the shoes out because that white paper refracts, and that's what gives me too much light. And we'll be able to put this down, take this black box out of the way, and the lighting gets better immediately. Now, you guys are like, dude, get your lighting right. I'm still setting up the studio all of this time, and I'm still setting up the studio. It's not as easy as you think. And because I'm building a studio versus just building a YouTube kind of station setup, it's definitely a lot more difficult than it would be if I simply built a really nice kind of YouTube studio at my house. But I'm trying to make it so that a lot of people have places to kind of work out of here. So anyway, you don't care about what I'm saying here, you care about the shoes. And I gave you guys a date, so I want to find the location of, it's right here on the inside of the shoe. See if you see it right there. There goes the size label. So let me guys give you the production date, 08/07/19/2, 11/30/19. It's made in Vietnam. Small code is VO1. I said 11/30/19. Let me this up. 11/12/19. Good. It's 2 weeks, man. Basically 2.5 weeks for the date. We know that that was stamped after the production label went in. We're good to go. That's one of the ways you can check authenticity. So for you guys that want to know that type of thing, there you go. The new PG model features a shroud. And as you can see, there's the shroud. Now, I want to make sure I keep the lighting okay. If I stood up, it will probably be much better. So I'm going to probably have to start standing up and getting the table and putting everything on the table so you guys can see it. And I'm still working out the angle of the camera and looking at the right place. You see that it's kind of this split shroud look on the lateral side of it, going across the toe. You have basically like the bubbles, the condensation on the outside of a Gatorade bottle, right? And I'm going to try and find all of the cues here because the PG always has a lot of things going on. Oh, this has full length air. Let me move that all the way up. You see it there? It has full length air, but I think this is React. That's React. Now, NG 110117. NG 110117. I'm going to have to look that up and see what it means. Let's see if there's a different OG 050114. Got to look those up so I can figure out what those are. I have to go and look at some old PG videos to see where some of the cues are. On the bottom of it, full length Nike Air. On the small circle there at the bottom. This traction, I wonder how it works. I'm going to have to look at like wear testers and see what they're saying about it. It's got 13 at the front. 13. And let's see what's on this one. Young. So on the right shoe, it says young. On the left, it says 13, young 13, young 13. And then it has the 4 at the back. I'm looking for all the small hidden details. Those same kind of molecules are around the outside of the shoe. If you can't see how they're connected and interconnected in a way. So those same molecules that are around the box are on the shoe. There's a 13 here on the medial side, 13 on the opposite side. I'm trying to make sure I hit all of the cues. If he's gotten things, there are things hidden on the shoe. Hopefully you guys will be like, yo, Chris, you left out this or you left out that. And that'll help me to other aspects of the shoe. All right, so I want to unzip this shroud to see what's going on. Oh, we get our Gatorade logo here at the top. Just making sure that doesn't press and light up like the PlayStation. Now I want to pull this shroud down as far as I can and see what's on the inside. It's not fly wire, of course, but there are some reinforced strips that are going up the medial side of the shoe. And those same straps, lacing system underneath there. On the insole, we do have Gatorade logo on the inside. And that's really all of the kind of hidden cues, I think, that are on the shoe. It's not a whole lot to it, man. It looks really chunky at the front. That full length Air, it looks chunky at the front, doesn't it? It's an interesting look to the shoe. And that really looks like water right there on the swoosh. Right there. It looks like water. Not sure what the NG is and the OG is, but I guess I'll research that and I'll figure it out and I'll put it in the little bubbles that pop up where you can see what's going on. The heel counter is intriguing here because on the lateral sides of the shoe you have what looks like that water. You know what shoe they did this to? The Rain Man, Kamikaze. And they had the stuck-on kind of water condensation look. I didn't like it on the Rain Man. I don't like it here. And I'm not trying to be negative about the shoe. I'm just checking it out and looking at it. That's Paul George's signature on the heel tab, on the heel. It's going to... I have a feeling that Nike will not be producing a ton of Paul George colorways on this go around. Try to quit that fluctuation there. Just showing you those water droplets on the swoosh. I just have a feeling that they're not going to produce a lot of colorways of this shoe, not this time. So let's go 360 here. Me holding it so you can see it. And I mean, those of you who like this, like what you like, man. Whatever I say really doesn't matter. I'm just making sure you guys get to see the shoe. And see it. This is net on the side, so you can see through. It's almost translucent. I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough sell. It doesn't look bad right there from that shot though. This is definitely one where the people that leave the comment, they're like, yo, you need to do an on foot. This is definitely one where I think an on foot would help the shoe. 100%. Easy. That's it. Let's wrap it up, man. Spend too much time on this. I'm going way overboard on the time on these shoes. Just trying to make sure I caught everything on the first time getting these PGs. If I missed something, you guys leave a comment and let me know, okay? Peace.